If you're a young adult from age 18 and above, you have to listen to this. Ano ang pinakamahirap na handicap na na-experience ng mga kabataan ngayong araw na ito? Yan ang pag-uusapan natin ngayon. If you're interested about this topic, please stay tuned.
Videos that will make you wealthy and debt-free.
Hi there, this is Chinky Tan, your pambansang wealth coach. In my recent conversation with my mentor na si Francis Kong, nagsalita kasi ako sa may SM Aura, and it so happened next room, nandun pala siya. So I just passed by, and before he spoke, out of the blue, he pointed out a significant conversation that really caught my attention. Tinanong niya sa akin, Chinky, ano yung pinakamalaking disadvantage ng mga kabataan ngayon? Sabi ko, ngayon, kabataan, siguro distraction, hindi alam ang purpose. Yan ang mga sagot ko. Para sabi niya, yes, pero alam mong na-realize ko, some of them never experience being poor. Grabe. Nung sinabi niya sa akin yun, talagang napaisip talaga ako. And ang unang naisip ko yung sarili ko because yun nga, personally, if most of you are following me, you know my personal story. And for those people who are listening for the very first time, at a young age of 12, my father's business collapsed. 3 years, he was so depressed. And during those times, those were the hardest moments. And yun nga, because of that, I became more resilient. Nagbenta ako ng toilet paper, pants, shoes, and shirt. To cut the long story short, before I hit the age of 30, 20 plus, I hit my first million. Because of being broke and poor during those times, it pushed me to do something that is out of the extraordinary. Compared to our kids right now, when they grow up, meron na kaming bahay, meron na kaming aircon, meron na kaming sasakyan. Literally, hindi nila na-experience yung na-experience ko. Kasi nagkaroon din ako ng mindset during that time. Ang mindset ko is hindi ko padadanasin sa anak ko kung ano man ang dinanas ko. But I now realize it's a wrong mindset. The reason why I became a more resilient person, marunong ko lumaban sa buhay, marunong ko mag-cheat, marunong ko dumiskarte sa buhay, marunong ko dumilihensya sa buhay kasi nanggaling nga ako sa hirap at wala. So right now, come to think of it, tama yung sinabi ni Francis. We are now depriving the generation of now, especially the young people of right now. Everything is provided, everything is quick, everything so fast. Ang nangyayari niyan, hindi na sila nagiging resilient. Kaya nga, I just want to talk about this topic right now, especially if you're a young person. I know you've heard this so many times from your parents, but allow me to present this to you right now as your coach. Maraming mahalaga na makukuha natin sa pagdanas ng kahirapan sa buhay. Number one, again, it teaches you to become resilient. One of the most important things that you can learn in tough times is being resilient. Yung nagpupursige ka, magiging matatag ka. Kahit na nga, mahirap ang buhay, lumalaban ka. Di ba? Kasi importante po yan eh. Always remember this, no? One thing that I've learned in life, if you become resilient as a person, tough times don't last, but tough people do. May narinig din po ko isang quote that says, hard times create strong men. Strong men create good times. Good times create weak men, and weak men create hard times. Ang galing. Totoo yan eh. Pagka ikaw dumaan at hinubog ka talaga ng panahon at ng pagsubok, lumalakas ka eh. Pero yung mga taong ngayon, katulad namin ngayon na medyo mas nakaka-LL na sa buhay, we create good times. Pero unfortunately, good times create weak men, and weak men, in the end, create hard times. If you are a young person, I want to challenge you not to stay too comfortable at your current situation. Kasi nga, good times create weak men eh. You don't want to be weak. Kaya nga, okay lang na dumaan ka sa hirap. Okay lang na wala kang pera ngayon. Okay lang na challenging a situation, pampatibay yan. And the second thing that I've realized when you went through tough times is this: na-appreciate mo yung value. Yung sa bawat sentimong kinikita mo, natutunan mo pahalagahan dahil alam mo ang hirap na dinanas mo bago mo ito makuha. Guys, ito lang sabihin ko sa inyo, para makabili lang ako ng Yakult. Yakult! Grabe, during that time, heavy na sa akin. And I cannot even afford it. And I think 75 cents yata. Imagine po, inabutan ko yung Yakult na ganun kamura. Hindi ko pa ma-afford. Grabe. And one of my favorite comfort food was siopaw and mami. I want to eat yung lingnam sa may ongpin. Hindi ako makakain. The only time makakain ako pag nililibre ako ng kaibigan ko. So every time right now guys, whenever I eat yung sa lingnam, minom ko ng Yakult, I felt so privileged. Kasi nga, hindi ko afford dati. Pero ngayon na-afford ko na. Pero imagine mo ngayon, yung mga Yakult ng mga anak namin, tinutungga na lang yan eh. Nasa ref na lang yan. Bumibili kami, pake-pakete. Hindi na-appreciate talaga yung value. Another advantage of going through tough times is nagkakaroon tayo tinatawag na empathy and compassion. Alam mo, pag dumaan ka sa hirap talaga, yung parang nararamdaman mo yung nararamdaman ng ibang tao eh. Mas naunawaan mo at nadadamayan mo kung ano man ang pinagdaanan at kung pareho kayo ng sitwasyon. That's the reason why napakalaki po ng aking pangunawa sa mga taong dumadaan sa hirap. Dahil nga parati ko nga sinasabi, mahirap maging mahirap. Ibang tingin sa'yo ng tao pag wala kang pera. Ibang turing sa'yo ng tao. Kaya gusto ko talaga makatulong sa mga taong na katulad ko dati na sabihin na natin na minamaliit ng ibang tao. At dahil nga nakakaginhawa ka na ngayon, hindi ka na minamaliit. Kaya nga kung kayo ay nandyan at nakikinig kayo sa podcast episode na ito, ramdam na ramdam kita. Kaya nga I just want to invite you also kung nararamdaman mo and you want to be part of our community, please don't hesitate to reach out to us and be part of our TYL. Ano yung TYL? Hindi po siya Thank You Lord. The Yayamanin Life Community. This is where we really share, we teach, and we encourage one another. We hold each other accountable. Okay? To know more about it, just go to tyl.com.ph. Number 4, isa pa, ang kagandahan pag dumaan ka rin sa tough times, nagiging creative ka, malikhain ka. Merong kasabihan di ba? Necessity is the mother of all invention. Oo, gumagaling ka talaga sa problem solving, di ba? Pagka dumadaan ka talaga sa hirap, and then kahit wala kang kapera-pera, nakagawa ka ng paraan nakakadilihensya ka. We become resourceful and creative. Do you agree? Alam mo, totoo yan. The reason why I went into sales, dahil nga wala nga akong pera, wala akong puhunan, wala magtitiwala sa akin. Namomorsyentuhan lang tayo. Kaya nga nagbenta ako ng toilet paper, porsyentuhan. Nagbenta akong pants, porsyentuhan. Relo, porsyentuhan. Sapatos, porsyentuhan. Ganun po. Ang puhunan lang talaga ay laway. Diba? Sipag, tiyaga. And nung nagkaroon na tayo ng puhunan, nakakapag-umpisa na tayo na sarili na nating pera. And finally, alam nyo, pag tumaan ka sa tough times, one of the best advantages talaga is nagkakaroon ka ng extraordinary motivation and determination. Ang hirap ng buhay ang nagtutulak po sa atin para tayo ay magsikap, mangarap ng mas mataas. Diba? Kaya ikaw kapatid, kung meron kang pinagdadaanan ngayon, diba? Meron kang sugat, mahapdi ang iyong sugat, let me challenge you to turn your wounds into wisdom. Yung struggle ng buhay mo can be a source of your fuel and inspiration to drive you to reach towards your goals and dreams. Kaya nga uulitin ko, para sa mga taong hindi pa dumadaan ng hirap, dumaan na kayo sa hirap. Para malaman nyo. Kasi for me, going through tough times, I can say is one of the biggest blessing that God has given me. Bakit? Huwag naman po sana. Just in case God will allow me to go through tough times and trials again, I know how to overcome. I know how to get out of it. I know how to respond. Pero para sa mga taong hindi dumadaan dyan, if you're listening, once na dumaan ka sa ganyan, this might be one of the most challenging things that can happen to you. Kaya kung ikaw dumadaan ka sa hirap at mahirap na sitwasyon ngayon, tatandaan mo hindi ka nag-iisa. Para sa mga taong hindi pa dumadaan sa hirap, nako, ang prayer ko sa inyo, sana naman magkaroon kayo ng tamang pananaw that you will not have a entitlement mentality, but you will have a fighting mentality. So I hope this really helped you, enlightened you, and gave you a new perspective, especially sa mga kabataan ngayon na hindi pa dumadaan sa kahirapan. So please don't forget to subscribe on this channel and please also share this podcast. As I always say, to every problem, there's always a solution. If you're not part of the solution, you're part of the problem. Always think positive.